Tear it up. Crowd looks hype tonight. Better come with me.
Road to the finals is a lot easier.
Fans, at this time, direct your attention to center court for the awards ceremony. And now, the NBA champions, your Philadelphia 76ers. Your head coach is Nick Nurse. Number 14. Make some noise for the NBA champions, your Philadelphia 76ers.
Welcome, everyone, to a new season of the NBA. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us at 2K Sports are as we get ready to start the season in style. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. And MP recently made a statement that on any given night, he's hyper-focused on beating his primary matchup. Sounds like he's got something to prove.
I love to see MP vocalize his specific goals, but that comes with the potential of firing up your opponent. Just think back to Anthony Edwards' statement about Kyrie Irving ahead of the Western Conference Finals in 2024. We know how talented MP is, but there's lots of talent in this league. You got to be careful not to poke the bear, and there are quite a few tough matchups MP is going to be facing.
And the starting group for the Celtics. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. Then it's Derek White, then it's Jaylen Brown, and it's Hart in at the shooting guard position. Now here's White. Pass to Brown. What's not to love about opening day, Grant? Every team with an equal chance to do something special.
Oh, B.A., that's the way these teams look at it. Regardless how your previous season went, you have a chance to do something special, something great. Time to start fresh and build on that optimism.
Here's Hart. A shot from the high post. Rain Man grabs the board. And Grant defending his first NBA championship. MP translating his talent into some hardware.
Yeah, and that's the ultimate goal. You can have all the fans, the likes, the shoe deals, but where you earn the genuine respect of everyone is by winning it all.
Now here's White. Pass to Brown. Up and over Brooks. Brown, no good.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Here's Embiid. Takes a 3. And here is Maxey. Tries again. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's White. The kick to Tatum. From downtown. Sinks it from distance. Tatum's got 5 points.
Really smooth release from Tatum on that 3. Makes that shot look effortless.
Rain Man, the pass to Embiid. Good D by Porzingis.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Here's Brown. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Brown has a nice shot repertoire. Clearly the mid-range doesn't give him much trouble.
Here's Rain Man, hounded by Tatum. Rain Man, the pass to Brooks. To the left wing. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to McCain. Fires the 3. The rebound by Jason Tatum. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Hart with it. That's tipped. Brooks with it. Hart covering. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Thunderous throwdown that time from Joel Embiid.
One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league. And it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 5. Tipped. Brooks outside. Pass to Rain Man. Outside for Brooks. To the wing on the left. Screen by Embiid. There's the 3. And it's Brooks missing. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. And this is their first time matched up with Philadelphia this year.
Last year, these two gave us a very entertaining season series, splitting the games.
Well, you look at these teams, evenly matched, similar capabilities. That makes for exciting games. We'll see if that's the case tonight.
Here's White on the take.
Yeah, you know, with his speed, White puts a lot of pressure on the defense when he drives, and that time they couldn't shut him down with
Celtics trail by 14. They've got Dylan Brooks. Tyrese Maxey is out there with Clint Capella, and it's Rain Man in at the 4. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Philadelphia has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Well, MP completed his rookie year in style, Graham, winning a title.
Not gonna lie, B.A., I'm a little jealous. I never got a ring, but seriously though, it is so tough to win it all. Hats off to MP. His career is off to a great start.
Clock at 6. Back to Hart. Over Maxey. Shot's good by Hart.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Brooks outside. Pass to Rain Man. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's the pick. Here's Gravitt. Brooks with the rebound.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Champagnie. Still no points. Just 5 on the clock. He shoots it. And it's Gravitt missing. The Sixers lead by 14. Brooks outside. Knocked away. Pass to Rain Man. Pulls up on the wing. Rebounded by the Celtics. After this one, they're off to Dallas to take on the Mavericks. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Here's Nora. Brooks defending. Here's Gravitt from about 19. That one's wide left. Maxey against Hart. Left side Maxey. Outside for Brooks. Pass to Rain Man. Maxey on the wing. He's covered by Hart. He was all alone on that one. Maxey's got 6.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Boston making a switch here. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Outside White. Brown. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Maxey passes to Rain Man. Here's McCain. Shot is up. Hauled in by Brown.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
On the break, Jaylen Brown.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Graham. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
And here's White. Over to the wing. To the inside. Rain Man grabs the board. Rain Man's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Grant MP, one of the finest defenders in the NBA out there.
Yeah, last season, MP made the all-defense first team for the second time. His coaches told us MP got even better during the offseason, and I can't wait to see MP play.
Back to Brown. Lets it go from deep. Bullseye! Jaylen Brown!
When JB is on from here, it really boosts his team.
Now Maxey. 9 points in the game. Oh, Brown just throws it down.
I don't think he could have been any more impressive than he was tonight. Brown is setting this place on fire.
For 3, Maxey. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
That's his second triple this quarter. I guess he's left that dry spell behind.
Right wing, pass to White. Outside, Brown. And the 3 off target. Philadelphia leading by 15. Here's McCain. Down low. Here's Rain Man. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Rain Man's got 6 in the quarter.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Grimes comes in for Brooks. And the Celtics also making a change. Tatum's checked in. Pass to Champagne. Gravett. Tatum with a screen. Lets it fly. And the basket by Gravett. Gravett's got 11 points. So it's Philadelphia now. Here's McCain. 9 points in the game. Out to the right wing. Here's Grimes. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Grimes has got his 3rd basket of the night. Celtics trail by 17. Tatum inside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Jordan Poole, he's checked in for the Sixers. Rain Man, the pass to Poole. There's the screen. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down. Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Pass to Rain Man. Over to the left wing. Here's Grimes. 7 points in the game, and they recover it. Now here's Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. Outside White. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. Here's a look at what's coming up for Boston. On Wednesday, they'll take on Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Saturday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
And that game against Houston, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see lineups get sorted out.
Nora's checked in for Champagnie.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Here's Poole. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Poole's got his first points of the night. Celtics trail by 14. Outside, Brown. Back to Tatum. Shot from the top of the key. And Grimes pulls it down. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Pass to Rain Man. Here's McCain. Three-pointer. No luck on that one.
In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside, but he can't get it going here.
Got a hand on it. They retain possession. Outside Tatum. Second chance shot. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And the three-pointer goes. All right, guys, the breakdown here of the hustle stats for the 76ers.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
And we got to also mention their intensity on defense so far. I mean, the number of steals they've collected has been substantial.
You know, when Brown has that jump shot working, guys, he's very hard to slow down. Nice looking release on his shot.
Celtics trail by 15. Driving in. Grab it. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. They set a pick. Here's McCain. 9 points in the game. Here's Grimes. From outside, off the mark. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. The 76ers making a switch here. Pippen's checked in.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Tatum with it. 11 points in the game. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off.
And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Philadelphia on top, up by 15. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Philadelphia 76ers. You know, I love sitting up here and doing this show with you guys. I learn something new every day.
Man, you know what? It is pretty unreal they pay us to do this. Did I say that out loud?
Wait, you guys get paid?
Well, yeah, we wouldn't sit here and deal with you for free.
I gotta call my agent now.
And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Philadelphia 76ers.
When contribution...
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And after both teams making substitutions here. Checking out the group for Chauncey Billups to start the second half. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. Then it's Derek White, and it's Hart in a shooting guard. Well, Clark, we hear coaches often say, trust your teammates. Why is that sometimes a challenge?
Well, you know, when you talk about passing the basketball, there's got to be a level of trust and confidence that where you pass it to is going to produce some fruit, and that it might come back to you if that's the best play. And then defensively, you can't be good defensively without communicating and trusting one another to cover for each other in the defensive scheme that you're playing.
Pass to Rain Man. On the wing, Brooks. Here's Maxey. Good D by Porzingis.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
And yep, it's good. Tatum's got 17.
Tatum clearly putting on a show in this one, doing it all.
Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
And you watch Tyrese Maxey, Clark. He's so good at creating offense.
Yeah, he can get that thing rack to rack and downhill in a heartbeat, B.A. In the break and in the pick and roll, he puts tons of pressure on the defense because he's so quick, and he knows how to use angles too. And he can shoot it from deep, so he's got the full package.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, after some down years in Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis said, "I really checked myself. From that point on, I started building my game back up. Sometimes when you're younger, your physical abilities might already be there, but your mental is not. Once that all clicks, that's when you've got something."
Well, it's a good way to think of it. Thanks, Allie. Clock at 4. Fades back.
And when it comes to defensive wings, Brooks is as good as it gets.
Here's McCain. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
The Celtics trail by 14. Here's Brown. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Maxey. And it goes! As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight. That free throw's good from Maxey. Clark, one of the league's premier scorers. Embiid does a lot of damage in the mid-range.
I tell you, for a guy as big as he is, I just marvel at his touch, his footwork, and the fact that he scores at all 3 levels. He scores at the rim, mid-range, he's dangerous, and then the three-point shot is one that he can knock down with decent regularity. So, at his size, most would like to see him attack the rim more, but I still marvel at his versatility as a scorer.
Here's White. Clock is at 3 from 18 feet away, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Tatum's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, I like how Tatum had his hands up and ready to go on that catch and shoot. Well done.
Pass to Rayman. And here's Brooks. Outside Maxey. Shoots over White. Porzingis grabs the board.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Back to White. Now Brown launches a 3. He buries it from 3. Brown's got 18 points in the game.
He's taking what he can get here, has a 3 in each half.
Here's Rainman, hounded by Tatum. White against Maxey. The 3 is up. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since. Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
To the left side wing. Pass to Rayman. Outside for Brooks. Embiid with it. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
That reach of Porzingis is just outrageous. I mean, I love when he uses it on defense to stifle shooters.
Brown passes to White. Back to Brown. Tatum a screen on Brooks. Outside, Brown. Now here's Tatum. This one for 3. The rebound by Maxey. Pass to McCain. Here's Rainman. Philadelphia with another miss. Celtics trail by 10. Now the Celtics on the move. Here's White, and a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. White's got his second bucket of the night.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Nice job finding the open teammate that time. What a pass right there from Embiid.
Boston has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Outside Porzingis. Inside. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Pass to Rainman. Back to Brooks. To the right side. Here's McCain. Misses off the right iron.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Tatum passes to Brown. Three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Pass to McCain. Outside Maxey. Three-pointer. That's good. That's now his 7th made field goal in 15 tries.
You got to get out on that if you're the defender. Maxey is very capable from beyond the arc.
And here's Brown. 18 points for him. Porzingis sets a screen. Shoots over Embiid. Again, the miss by Boston.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
Celtics trail by 9. We've got Jordan Poole. Joel Embiid is out there with Dylan Brooks. And it's Rain Man in at the power forward. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. With the fadeaway. Rain Man grabs the board. Rain Man's got rebound number 7 tonight. How about MP, Grant? Earning his second first-team All-NBA selection last year.
And MP told us he really wants to make it there again. First-team All-NBA is the elite of the elite. An incredible honor for MP.
To the wing, right side. White against Poole. The 3-ball. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
Boy, White is a capable three-point shooter now, and he does not need a lot of space or time to get off his shot.
Here's Embiid. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it.
Even though he hasn't lit up the scoreboard, I like how he's keeping others involved.
Pass to Champagnie. It's Brown on the wing. Here's Champagnie. Fires for 3. That shot missing. Poole against White. Lets the 3 fly. Look at Poole showing the range.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And Brown is a guy who is hunting contact. Defenders have to be more cautious around him when they're defending.
Tyrese Maxey's checked in for Poole. And both free throws good for Brown. The Sixers lead by 9. For 3, Maxey. Rebounded by Champagnie.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
White on the wing. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Brown inside. Pass to Nora. Rain Man grabs the board. Rain Man's got 8 rebounds in the game. And riding high, MP coming off an NBA championship and the Bill Russell Trophy for Finals MVP.
And that's what it's all about, B.A. These are the things that history remembers. And I know for a fact that's the kind of impact he wants to have.
What a 22-23 season it was for Joel Embiid. Named MVP with the Sixers club.
Yeah, and that was Philly's first MVP since the answer, Allen Iverson, back in 2001. Embiid led the league in scoring at over 33 a game on 55% shooting from the floor. Remarkable. Nobody could stop him. He was virtually unguardable.
Yep, that one's good.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Maxey passes to Rain Man. Three-pointer, Brooks. On target from range. And the 76ers lead by 12.
And you gotta at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
Pass to Brown. Fader on the way. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Rain Man's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
The Celtics making a switch here. Porzingis is checked in. And he makes both free throws. Now Brown. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. For 3, Porzingis. It's hauled in by the Sixers. 17 points was their biggest margin. Pass to Maxey. Here's Rain Man. Fade away. Rebounded by Champagnie.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
Here's Brown. Brown cashes in. A terrific finisher inside.
Strong and explosive Jaylen Brown is a tough matchup in the painted area.
The shot by Rain Man, no good. And Brown has got the ball here for Boston. A 12-point game. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Embiid's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And he drives in. Rain Man. Rebounded by Champagnie. Boston has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. White finds Porzingis. And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul of the game. And Boston with some changes. Tatum comes in for Champagnie. And Hart subbed in for Jaylen Brown. Outside White. Pass to Tatum. From deep. Tatum drills the 3.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Brooks outside. Maxey with it. The 3. They get it back. Here's Embiid. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
Embiid will eat you alive on the offensive board. You've got to box that guy out.
There's Tatum with the 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
Wing shot on the way. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. And the 76ers lead by 10.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
And a miss there on the triple. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Here's Embiid. Boston pulls it in. White looking it over. Here's Grobbett. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
Starting to find a rhythm from the line now as they try to cut into this deficit.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was.
So we see Boston get the win here. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
We can get that one back next time.